Hello, my name is Tony Brownell from CAL FIRE Incident Management Team 1. I'm the Operations Section Chief for the Dixie. Today is September 2nd. We're working on the Dixie on the west side. So I'm going to give you a quick little briefing on an overview of what we're doing on the west side of the fire. I'm going to start on the west, which is basically what we call Branch 9. That's the Highway 32, 36, 89 intersections. Right now we're looking really good. We're in what we call the control mop-up stage. So we're going in there and putting all the hot spots out, our legs to the line and as deep as we can in the line, so no fire will spot out of there or come out of that area. Working up into Branch 13, that's the area that's in the Lassen Volcanic National Park. It's very rough terrain. We're in an old burn scar from a couple of years ago, and we're sensitive areas. So we are working on that area to go direct as we can. We're up there on Prospect Peak. We're coming down Prospect Peak, and we're standing just north of the park line and coming down into the park and tying it back into 89. That's a tough process in there because we got a lot we call dead and standing trees. The trees that got burned during the Reader fire are still standing and they're weakened, so it doesn't take much fire for them to come down, and it's a danger to our firefighters. Moving into Branch 16 on the Highway 44 corridor. That area's been giving us a little trouble the last couple of days, and we call it Division R, and it keeps on trying to come off the mountain and into the 44 area. It has a high probability of spotting, so our probability of ignition is close to 100%, so every little pine needle up to bark is going over the line and starting new fire, so it takes a lot of effort to keep that one contained within our primary containment lines, but we are holding it as of yet. So moving down in the Westwood Almanor area, we're looking really good. We've done a lot of mop up, we're in there helping the people get back into their structures, but we are having what we call needle drop. So when the fire goes underneath the tree canopy, it weakens the trees or even kills the trees. And a lot of those needles will come down and they'll start landing on hot stuff, causing small little fires. And it is a concern, and we're going in there, we're picking those up where we can find them. Moving over towards Susanville into the Janesville area. Up in the Susanville area, we're real confident. That's holding pretty well in the Highway 36 corridor, and that's been opened up today, as you probably know. It's looking really good. Back into Janesville, the 30,000 acre spot fire that came out of the main fire is all contained, it's not going anywhere. There's still a couple spots we're working on to make sure the depth is really good so it doesn't come out. Our biggest headache is down here, going to be on the 395 corridor below Milford, going down to Beckworth. The fire made a 3.5 mile, 4 mile run yesterday in a couple hours, and it made a big push up to that area, and it's up there just by the escarpment. The history for the escarpment on the 395 is the cool air comes off the escarpment, goes down into the valley, and it gets lift from Honey Lake into the desert, and it draws that cool air in, so the fire spread coming off the escarpment is pretty extreme. But we are working with all the structures down there. They're all prepped, which means we put dozer line or hand line around them. We put check lines in there so when the fire comes off, we can direct it around the structure so we don't have any damage more than necessary. We have a large amount of equipment down there right now that's going to protect the structures if we can. It's all based on fire conditions. And once it gets across 395 in the Hurlong area, we have resources over there as well to keep it from going further to the east. We are assisting this, even though this is technically in the east zone, we are assisting the east zone as much as possible. At this point, we have no firing operations planned in this area. If we do, we'll make sure we know about it. It's planned and it's organized. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.